So for today's media demonstration video, I'm going to show you how to use oil pastels and a black Prismacolor pencil to finish your lion drawings. If you guys are enjoying these videos, please be sure to share them with your friends, guys. Even if it's just showing them how to use oil pastels, they can always find out how to sign up for my classes. They might sign up for a party or do something else. I've got a lot of things going on that I would love to have you and your friends participate in. So please share the videos. It's a great way to help other people learn about Arts Hub. If you do, I'll send you this refrigerator magnet. This is something that goes right on your refrigerator or any metal door or a washer or dryer. And it's a great way to hang up your artwork. So if you can imagine that and want one of these magnets, please help me out. Thank you, guys. All right, guys, so we are going to use these oil pastels. Now, I do have Crayola oil pastels, but I also have these. These are called Pentel, and I just like to mix it up sometimes and use different ones. They're all the same, really, as long as they're, non-toxic. They don't have to be one brand or the other. So I like to mix it up to show you guys that one works as well as the other. But I always say actually, the Prismacolor pencils, these are really the best. So even though there's a black colored pencil that comes in your pencils, your colored pencil set, you want to go and find this. This is at Michael's. You can get them at other art supply stores. They'll sell them one at a time. It's about $2 for this pencil, and you only use it for this purpose. So you're not going to waste this pencil because you only use it when you use oil pastels. But this one is really great. It makes a really bold black line. As you can see, those are Sharpie lines, and this pencil makes a similarly bold black line. Okay. Also, it is great for working with pastels. So if you're coloring, right, so we're talking about just an example here. So you see how I'm sort of mixing two colors together there. And I'm going to take a lighter color now, and I'm going to go over both of them. And so that's one thing, right? That's mixing colors. But look what this thing can do, guys. It can go right through it, and it shows up nice and black. So the other pencils just cannot do that. All right, guys, let's go ahead and get started. So you do need some scrap paper. I always have lots of these little guys hanging around. It's a great way to test your colors, to make sure you have what you need. And I also am going to keep my pencil nearby. So there are many ways to do a lion. This is an example. It shows this lion standing on a rock. He's got some grass all around him. This is where he'd be very happy. He could hunt and he could be camouflaged. There's this tree in the background. This is in Africa. But you can look at these examples. I found these on the web, and they are just gorgeous. So this one is more like a natural colored lion, and this, of course, is like an abstract one. They're both fantastic. You can do either one. It's totally up to you. For today's demo, I'm going to do one more like this, okay? It won't be exactly like this, but this is my inspiration, okay? So I'm going to keep that nearby just so I can look at that. And that's what you can do too, friends. You can print things out. You can have them nearby. So when you're making your own artwork, you can refer to your inspiration. You can look at it and say, yeah, I like the way they did that. And then do it in your own way. But just use it as sort of a springboard to get to your own results. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start with my lion's face. And so I think what I need to do is find sort of a nice deep color. This is a really nice deep dark brown. There's a lot of shades in this box right here that are going to be like perfect. So look at all those wonderful shades right there. Very similar. Let's see. This one looks like it'll be the right color also. These are all good colors for my lion. It's a little bit on the tan side. It's okay. Yeah, so check it out, guys. These are all really great. Oh, here's a good one. All right. It's a little bit too yellow. This one looks better. All right, I think I've got it. So that's a great reason right there, guys. I didn't know until I did that exactly what colors I wanted. Now I have them right here. So I'm going to start with my darkest color right here. And with this darkest color, what I'm going to do is I'm going to add some shading around the snout, okay? You'll notice I'm not pressing super hard. I'm not trying to press down with all my might. I'm just kind of getting a little bit of color in place. So I'm going to do the lion's face right now with you guys, and then I'll do the rest in time lapse. And so remember, I am looking at this for reference, okay? It's not going to be exactly the same, but I'm looking at it for reference. And so it's just giving me an idea of where to put this color. And as you can see, it does look really cool. It's kind of fun. And the nose is quite dark brown, actually. Yep. I'm going to move on now to this other color. This is more of a rusty, sort of a reddish orange color. And this color kind of goes in similar places. It's not exactly the same. It's kind of similar, meaning it's in, you notice I'll kind of fill in a few areas, I'm not doing everything. I'm not going everywhere. I'm putting them in some places. All right, I'm going to move on to my lighter color. This is more of a golden color. Keep on going. But this is where I'm going to start adding some of this to the snout area. And I do notice on this example, this is why you need examples. You see how the cheeks and the chin are of a much lighter color? I'm glad I saw that because I didn't quite realize that. So I know that I need a white as well. So I'm going to get that out. Just be ready. All right, so I'm adding just a few little bits of color here and there. And he's already looking beautiful. Lions are just gorgeous animals. I love African animals, guys. I'm sure you do too. All right. Well, this guy's looking pretty awesome already. I'm going to go back in now with a lighter yellow. A little bit on the edges here. A little bit more. I have not rubbed this in yet. You'll notice it's not blended, but it still looks pretty great. Now I'm going to go in with my white. You see, I've used this white before with a blue, and you can tell because there's blue on there. So you can do one of two things. You can clean it. See how I'm cleaning it off on here? The little blue streaks kind of come off. That's all I had to do. See, now it's clean. Or you can peel the label back. And so what I'm going to do with this white now is I'm going to mix it with this on the chin. And I'm going to actually mix it everywhere. I'm going to let the white do my blending for me today. And so by doing that, this lion's colors are going to get softer, but they're going to blend together. I'm not blending it with my finger. Notice how that I'm not blending it with my finger, guys. Not rubbing it, not blending it. I'm not blending it with my finger. I'm not blending it with a paper towel. I'm not rubbing it. I blended it with a white. So, what color are a lion's eyes? Well, this is totally up to you, but in real life, they're sort of a yellow gold, so that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to give my guy some yellow gold eyes. So I'm going to go like this, and I'm going to go like this. Now, before I go on, I want to show you that's what this pencil is all about, guys. This pencil is your friend. This pencil is going to make these lines bold. You do not want your lion's eyes to be blurry. You want them to be bold and beautiful. And these lines are going to be so great when I bring them back out with my pencil. I do need to do a tiny bit of blending on the nose. I just remembered. So I will use the edge of my pinky just for that one spot. All right, guys. So as soon as I'm done with this part, I'm going to go into time lapse. I just really want you to see clearly, slowly, how nice this looks when you use your pencil on top of the oil pastel. It does. It just looks great. All right, guys. So that's the beginning of the lion. We're going to go into time lapse now, and it's going to be beautiful. Here we go. Well, guys, that took a lot of effort, but I think that it shows you that all that effort pays off. So I just want to talk briefly about some of the things. This pencil really shows you, I think it shows you that all these important lines that are in the lion's mane and around its face, the grass, the trees, the rocks, all these things. Also, you can sign your name with the black colored pencil through the oil pastel. These are all really important things, and I just wanted to tell you that I did do a little bit of rubbing with my finger on the grass, and I made the grass have some of the colors that are in the lion's mane because he is trying to camouflage, right? So if he was laying down in this tall grass, then his mane might just look like more grass, and that's part of his ability to camouflage. So think about the colors you choose. Think about, the choices you make with your black colored pencil. They're all really important. They help people see your drawing. They help people understand what they're looking at. And it's just a really, really nice way to finish an oil pastel drawing. It really makes it look finished. And that is really, really important. All right, guys, I had a great time doing this. I hope you guys are enjoying it as well. I look forward to seeing your examples. Remember, you can always email them to me and let me know how you're doing. Otherwise, if I don't hear from you, I'll just see you next time, friends. Bye-bye.